got to learn a lot about timing, about comedy, which is the toughest thing to do.
Yeah.
मगर राम लखन करे तो अनिल और मुझे ही ले।
ये हुई ना बात।
मैं कौन होता हूँ बोलने वाला, क्योंकि मैंने देवदास की है, जो सैगल साहब ने, जो दिलीप साहब ने जो रोल इतने अच्छी खूबसूरती से निभाए, उसको कोशिश की है कि मोतीलाल का रोल मैं कर लूँ, मोतीलाल जी। Punctured my finger, his heel, Huda's heels clamped on my feet. I mean, this little finger, and he jumped from the car. So the full pressure of his 86 kilos with a heel on it, Jesus, what color scheme, the way they played in that song. Pyar Ye Jaane Kaisa Hai. His part, when Mir Baba's part came, it was grey, it was black, it was sea, rough sea. That was his life. And out here it was bandhani shirt, Urmila ji ke saath, and romance and colors and greens.
Maybe you should consider doing a remake for this one as well then.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Amazing.
You know? I know you cannot talk about it much, but we also know that you will be seen in Sooryavanshi. Can you talk a little about that? Well, what an honor it is for me to be speaking to this amazing man, this legend who I have been wanting to speak to for so long, and I'm finally getting to speak to him, which is amazing. He's not just an amazing actor, but also a beautiful human being. And I am glad that I finally got a chance to speak to him, welcoming the very amazing, the bindas, Jackie Shroff. Hi, Jackie sir, welcome.
Sadhu Pranam, and how are you? And how's everybody at home and at the office?
Well, everything is really, really well. I hope you're keeping safe as well.
Yeah, we all should. It's a tough time, but at least you have some kind of entertainment happening. At least you're online. At least we can see each other. You're in Delhi, I'm in Mumbai, which is great. Other times when we used to fly down and come and meet all of you in your studios, the time will come. It's just a matter of time, like they say. हर जख्म को वक्त लगता है.
जी.
हो जाएगा. तो है सब चीजों का.
I'm pretty sure हो जाएगा. And whenever you come to Delhi, we'd love to do this in person. But for now, this is what we can do best. But okay, let's talk a little about Radhe, which will now premiere on Zee Cinema on the 5th of September. It already released on Z5 a couple of months ago, and it's also come on Zee TV. I have to tell you personally, when I watched the film, I'm not saying this because you're in front of me, but I think whenever your track came, I laughed the most. It was hilarious. Okay, like the entire vibe between ACP Avinash and Radhe, it was just mind blowing. Okay, like those little things that it did. What do you have to say about this role and this film?
This role is something at a time like this one needs to laugh it out, to have a great time sitting at home with your family.
Yeah.
And when I was offered the role, I saw the director was Prabhu Deva. So Prabhu Deva एक ऐसा director है जो dancer भी रह चुके हैं, dance director भी रह चुके हैं, director भी रह चुके हैं, actor भी रह चुके हैं. So he had all these qualities in him, and I kind of knew that he's going to handle me beautifully. So Radhe was mainly because of first it being comedy, which I hardly do. I'm rarely seen in comedy.
Yeah.
So when I saw the whole scenario, when I saw the production, when I heard the script, I thought it's something like when I did Devdas, I had a certain kind of, which really touched my heart. I say a comedy, this kind of thing, where you are there and you're just there beautifully.
Yeah.
Akshay got to learn a lot about timing, about comedy, which is the toughest thing to do.
Yeah.
These guys who can make you laugh, especially at a time like this.
Yeah. What was the vibe like on Radhe's sets when you were working with him, with Disha, with everybody? How was it like on the sets? Because Salman is usually like too much fun, right? I mean, especially because you already have such an amazing bond with him and Disha as well. So how was that like?
I think it was one big family. We had fun. We laughed our way through the film. And we were serious when we were serious. When there was fight sequence where I get beaten up badly, I punctured my finger. His heel, his heel, Huda's heels clamped on my feet. I mean, this is finger, and he jumped from the car. So the full pressure of his 80, 86 kilos with a heel on it, Jesus, oh God help us.
Oh my.
ऐसा भगवान उसका कि बता ही नहीं सकता बिल्कुल. तो वो सब भी हुआ है कि लगा भी, काफी मार भी खाया, काफी मजे भी लिए, और बस खुशी से निकल लिए ऊपर वाले का राधे राधे करके बस.
You're so sweet. Now, a lot of films, lot of songs are being recreated, a lot of films are, also being remade and, all of that. आपकी कोई ऐसी फिल्म है जो कि आप चाहते हैं जिसका रीमेक ना बने? You would want it to be as it is. You would want nobody to touch it, because a lot of your films have also been in talks of, to getting remake done and all of that. So कोई ऐसी फिल्म है जो आप चाहते हैं कि इसका रीमेक ना बने and for it to be there as well it has been?
मैं कौन होता हूँ बोलने वाला, क्योंकि मैंने देवदास की है. जो सैगल साहब ने, जो दिलीप साहब ने जो रोल इतने अच्छी खूबसूरती से निभाए, उसको कोशिश की है कि मोतीलाल का रोल मैं कर लूं, मोतीलाल जी. तो समझिए ना, तो मैं कैसे बोल करके बात. तो मैं करें, मगर राम लखन करे तो अनिल और मुझे ही ले.
ये हुई ना बात. ये हुई बात. I think that will be amazing, no? Ram Lakhan 2 with both of y'all again. That will be amazing. What do you think?
That's what I think. I hope they understand and they do it. We are ready, both of us.
Arey, bas fir. Let's just put it out in the universe and hope for it to happen. Another film of yours which I would really like to see you again in is Rangeela, which is, oh my God, what a film.
What picturization, what performances, what color scheme, the way they played in that song. Pyar Ye Jaane Kaisa Hai. His part, when Mir Baba's part came, it was grey, it was black, it was sea, rough sea. That was his life. And out here it was bandhani shirt, Urmila ji ke saath, and romance and colors and greens. The way they played around was filled with just splendor. And the songs there, Rahman's, I think, best tracks. I think excel WL camera, RGB, beautiful direction. I think it was a wonderful film to be in. What a song! Every song was a jewel.
I know. Even after so many years, the songs, the film.
Kamal hai. Such keh rahi thi. Socha nahi mara.
I think then maybe you should consider doing a remake for this one as well then.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Amazing.
Lastly, I also want to know, I know you cannot talk about it much, but we also know that you will be seen in Sooryavanshi. I don't want you to reveal anything about the film or the role, but do you want to talk a little about what it was like shooting for the film on a Rohit Shetty set with Akshay and everybody? Do you want to talk? Can you talk a little about that?
Shetty Saab is someone who we have seen as teenagers. He was one of the finest baddies we had, the Shetty Saab.
Yeah.
So to work with a son who's so renowned himself, I mean, the man who's mastered the art of thrills and action and emotion. To be working with him was a pleasure, and he was like a child. He was handling me like a child. Rather, he was a child who handled me like a child. And he guided me throughout the film. And then the group, the gang was there. But it was just a pleasure. It was a pleasure to be working with Shetty Saab's son, who himself is so solid fun, and looking forward to Sooryavanshi too.
Well, we're very eagerly waiting for that. But for now, I think we'll be watching you in Radhe again. Radhe, Radhe. For now, we'll be watching you on the 5th of September on Zee Cinema in Radhe as ACP Avinash yet again. So, yeah. And apart from that, I'm sure there are other projects as well that we'll be watching you in. So, all the very best for that. It's such a pleasure that I spoke to you, that I got a chance to speak to you. Thank you so very much. And I hope the next time we talk, it's hopefully not like this and in person, where we can actually meet and talk. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Hey, love to everybody. Ciao.
Bye, sir. Thank you. Love back to you.